Growing up dreaming of being a celebrity, it was only in death that Bonnie Lee Bakley got her fame. The story of how she ended up in Hollywood, married to a one-time big-name star, reads like a movie script and ended in someone dialing M for murder. After an acting career that spanned more than 60 years, Robert Blake was arrested and charged with the shooting murder of his wife and mother of his daughter Rosie. On the night of May 4, 2001, Robert took Bonnie Lee, his wife of 6 months, to dinner at Vitello's Italian restaurant. After dinner, the two walked to their car and, according to Robert, he realised he left his revolver, which he was carrying for protection, at the restaurant and left to retrieve it. When he returned to the car, he found Bonnie Lee dead in the front seat with a gunshot wound to her head. Robert was arrested in 2002 and charged in connection with the murder of his wife. His longtime bodyguard, Earl Caldwell, was also arrested and charged with conspiracy in connection with the murder. In 2005, Robert was found not guilty of the murder of Bonnie Lee and of one of the 2 counts of soliciting a former stuntman to murder her. The jury voted 11-1 in favour of acquittal.
Superior Court of the State of California, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Robert Blake. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Robert Blake, not guilty of the crime of first-degree murder of Bonnie Lee Bakley, in violation of...
Prosecutors argued Robert despised Bonnie Lee, who was described in court by both sides as a career con artist.
Deputy District Attorney Shelley Samuels and the Los Angeles Police Department detectives put together what we believe to be a solid, circumstantial case against Robert Blake in the murder of his wife, Bonnie Bakley. We believe the evidence was compelling. We presented the evidence to the jury fully, honestly, and professionally. Unfortunately, these jurors disagreed with our view of the evidence.
No eyewitnesses' blood or DNA evidence linked Robert to the crime. The murder weapon found in a rubbish bin could not be traced to him, and witnesses said the minuscule amounts of gunshot residue found on his hands could have come from a different gun he said he carried for protection. Prosecutors said Robert believed that Bonnie Lee had trapped him into marriage by getting pregnant. They said he soon became smitten with his child Rosie and desperately wanted to keep her away from his wife, whom he considered an unfit mother. A year after he was acquitted in criminal court, the former tough guy actor began planning his acting comeback.
I was in the middle of a job when my father committed suicide. I went to work the next day because that's my norm. You know, a comic has to make people laugh no matter what the hell's going on in life. There are days when I'm hysterical, but nobody would ever pay me for it because I'm only funny when I feel like being funny. But I can act no matter what, and I could do that when I was 2 years old. That's just my gag. So, as a prisoner, I suck. As an actor, they pay me.
The actor who played the hard-boiled cop in the 1970s TV show Beretta now spends his days exercising Arabian horses at a friend's ranch above the Pacific Ocean. Bonnie Lee was reportedly a woman with a history of exploiting older men for money, especially celebrities. Before meeting Robert, she was dating Christian Brando, son of Marlon. When DNA tests proved that Robert was in fact the biological father of her daughter, the actor married her. It was his 2nd marriage, her 9th. In death, Bonnie Lee Bakley achieved what she wanted most in her life, to be among the stars.